Hey guys, it's Kate from Kate's Crafting Corner. I am here to do an update because it is Friday, September 13th, and it has been a terrible week. Behavior problems in almost every class I had. I definitely had two of the top 3 worst library experiences, both in this week. I have 2 classes that are banned from the section of shelves that contain our new books and our graphic novels as a consequence until we come back from fall break, and that's in October, like mid-October. So just altogether, behavior's out of control. I had a class that had to put their heads, they had a substitute, and the substitute had left to do something, and kids always take advantage of substitutes, and so they were definitely taking advantage of the fact that their teacher wasn't there. They weren't listening to me. They were talking over me to each other as I was scolding them for not following directions, which then resulted in me having to use yelling. You could say I was yelling. That would probably be fair. And then they had to sit with their heads down on the desk and not look at anyone or anything. Like, not just like this, okay? That is how they had to sit. And it was just bad. And I was making octopuses for my bingos. I put them out yesterday afternoon. All 15 are already gone. So, I cannot keep up with the demand. I clearly need to raise the ticket price of the octopuses, which I'm probably going to save till October. So I should make more octopuses over the weekend, but I am burnt out. So it's time for another challenge, and we're going to talk about what it is in a minute. I'm also hoping to play just some cozy, relaxing games to just, relax. I bought a new one last weekend, and I haven't really had a chance to play it, and it's called Fae Farms. That's all I know about it. I played 2 minutes of the demo, and I was like, it's on sale. I want it. It's on my Switch, which I don't use enough. So that's part of why I wanted another game on there, is just because my husband bought it for me, and because I insisted I wanted and needed it and would use it, and then I haven't been. So it's time to turn that around. I also am trying to convince my sisters to play Sims with me this weekend. There is a Time Lord challenge, which is a Doctor Who challenge, basically. And it looks fun. And so what we do is we all create our own games, and we talk on the phone while we play them. And so we said earlier in the week we would do that, but then one of my sisters didn't get much sleep last night, and the other one is sick. So that sucks, but it is what it is. No, stop stealing my shoes. Oh my goodness. They keep stealing my shoes. So yeah. Okay, so in a second we will talk about what the challenge is going to be, because it involves this mountain that is next to me, which we will also talk about. I did a lot of retail therapy this week, more so than I should have, but I was too tired to craft, and so I shopped. Not my smartest moments. And also, some is from my massive Joann's order when I went crazy with the coupons, and also the, so to begin with, all the velvet yarns were on sale. And then there was a 20% off for in-person, so I already did that. And then 20% off for shipping, not the shipping, but anything you have shipped. Okay, so I was getting them for half off. And so I tried to order every color I didn't already have, and I wasn't able to get every color I didn't already have, but I was able to purchase a lot of them. And I'm still waiting for all those Joann's orders. Well, it was one order, but they split it up into 5 or 6 shipments. I don't know. So when I got home today, there was an obscene number of packages at the door. We're talking 6, okay? And I am not usually that girl. I am not the girl who Amazon comes to every day. Comes once a week. Once a week. Once a month is usually my case. But no. not this week. So actually, first we're going to talk about a gift I received. And that is, a teacher saw this at the store and gave it to me. And she said, it's not for the students, it's for me. And I'm not a pumpkin spice girly. But I love fall. It is my favorite season, probably. And so this is so cute. So I'm very thankful for this, and I really want to make it soon and then display it. Make sure those kids keep their hands off of it. The other thing I bought, well, I bought several other things. I bought this. Okay, so normally it's $20. I think normally it's more than 20. Maybe it is 20. I don't remember. Normally it's $20, $25, somewhere in there. So then it was $15, and then there was an extra 20% off of it. So I got this for like $13, and I've been wanting one. I don't think I like it as much as I had hoped that I would, but also like it was worth the $13. But you put it around, you can direct the light how you want. I don't know. It only arrived yesterday, okay? So I've barely played with it. I was very tired yesterday. And then this arrived today before work, and it is a page turner. And this was also super on sale. Maybe this is the one that was $13. But I'm hoping it'll work with my Kindle. And you hook it up, and then you click a button in your hands to turn the pages. So like you could put this on a stand and just use the clicker. In theory, in winter, you can be like cuddled in a blanket, and you don't even have to have your arms out. You can just click the button in the blanket. So I'm pretty excited to try that. Now we'll get to the mountain, and that is yarn. I've not looked in 3 of the packages. Hey! That I know is 3, or is it 4? 4 of the packages. But I know it's yarn. Okay, so let's talk about what the challenge is going to be. I have not made scrunchies in a long time, like several weeks, because I've been making octopuses. So I am going to attempt to make 1 scrunchie in each of the new colors that arrived today. Well, this week, okay, because 2 of them arrived earlier in the week. And after that, if I still have time and I've completed that part of the challenge, we'll start working on the mountain of scrunchy colors that I have not from the mail, that I also do not have a scrunchie in. So that is the challenge. I don't know if I'm going to listen to Harry Potter, or, I mean, I probably should, because I'm still in book 2 and we're like halfway through the month. So not good at all. But at some point I may just need some, like, a show or something. I don't know. I'm not usually a TV watcher, but I might just need that level of non-mind usage. So we will see. Before I start showing the yarn, I do actually have one other thing I started, and that is I cast on the second sock for my nephew's socks. So I needed to cast these on just to get them started and not sitting in like second sock syndrome land. So these will be good for mindless knitting. Part of the other thing of this week is I had like 15 online courses I had to complete by today. So I did a lot of that, and it was not fun, let me tell you. I will insert a picture of most of the octopuses I made this week. I formed them as like a little octopus army, and then I made 2 more, so those weren't pictured, but yeah. So again, less than 24 hours, and the kids had claimed all of them. So I cannot keep up with the demand. If you want to donate, there are several ways that will help. My Etsy shop, you can make a purchase there. That any money that from there always goes towards yarn. If you have not velvet, like soft yarn, for me to make octopuses or worms, or I want to try snakes, because snakes are really big at my school, and that's partly because the STEAM, well, one of the aides has a snake that she brings to school. Well, okay, her family has 3 snakes, and she rotates which one she brings. And she helps out in STEAM every week. And so all of the kids in our school have become, well, for the most part, okay, like 90% of the kids in our school have become acclimated to snakes. I've been terrified of snakes my whole life, and I have held all 3 of them because I wanted the kids to know that, like, you can be afraid of something and you can work to overcome your fears. And so I thought it was important that they saw me overcome a fear. So that was the snakes. And so I think that they'd really like crocheted snakes. I've seen them before. I've never made them, but I think it would be cool. So if you have yarn you want to donate, you can contact me through Instagram or Facebook, or if you have my email. Or if you have objects that you've made and you like to make little things, but you have no purpose or place for them, I will accept those too gratefully. Or if you want to just donate some like little squishy toys or little like fidget things, we have place for that in our prize bin too. And since I purchase and provide all of that, any donations are welcome, honestly. So yeah, just saying, if you want to, no pressure, but if you want to, I will happily accept donations because I can't keep up. Okay. I have Christmas presents to make. Okay. Got to slow down on making the things and also make them cost more tickets. But they are completing so many book reports. I probably have 100 book reports at this point, and I did not expect that at all. Okay. So now let's talk about the yarn. Let's just show the yarn, okay? And we'll figure out. I mean, some of them have multiples. So we'll figure out what, how many different colors there are for the challenge. Okay? So let's start with the 2 that arrived earlier in this week, and these were off of Amazon. So the first is Bernat Crushed Velvet. They call this white. It's not white. In my opinion, it's cream or tan. The crushed velvets are always variegated in color, but I would not call this white. I'd call it like I said, cream, or cream, probably, honestly. And then there is this color, which is softened blue. And it is like a gray blue. It's pretty. So both of those were off of Amazon, and they came earlier. I'd never seen them in the stores, so I was interested in that. And let me show the last one that came from Amazon. And this is a different brand, and I wanted to try this brand, but also I struggled to find a nice looking green. I love the color green, but finding a good green yarn is difficult. And so that's why I wanted to give this color a try. So this is Premier Retro Velvet, and the color is called Emerald. And I think that is a beautiful green color. I've never made scrunchies from Premier Retro Velvet, so I'm looking forward to how these make up. Now we'll start with the Joann's situations. Okay. I think there's only one, no, there's 2 in here, but it's the same color. And that is Juicy Couture Electric Velvet. Now, I know I have these in the sparkle, but I don't think I had it in plain. And my list is on my phone, which is where I'm filming, so I can't actually check. I think I'm going to put duplicates back in this bag so we can easily count the colors. Next, we have this really fat bag. And I know there's duplicates in here, multiple of them. Okay, So I've never found the pastel lilac in the stores. They only had the sparkle one on Joann's website, but I still am really excited for this beautiful purple color. So I bought 3 of them, as I've never seen them on this in this store, I don't think. So I will put 3 of them into this bag of duplicates. So we're at 5 scrunchies right now. Next we have the next set of, I ordered 4 of these as well. And this is Frothy Fawn, which I've also never seen in the store. And it also, I could only get it in the sparkle, but it's a nice like light brown. So, and this one is a sparkle base as well. Oops. So, so we're at 6. And the final one in this bag is called Plonk. And it's like a red-brown color. And this is, again, a sparkle. Okay, so then we have a box. Okay, we have a box. So we'll see what's in here. Okay. So, some duplicates. I actually didn't think this was going to arrive until Monday. And this color looked a lot prettier on the website. But this is one, it's a crushed velvet from Bernat called Cranberry Cider. And I had never seen this before. Like, it's not on their regular listing for crushed velvet. It's not on Amazon. I'd never seen this before. And so I ordered 2 2-packs because also the price was good. So this is what it looks like. And we will see how this looks when it's crocheted into a scrunchie. But yep, so we'll add that here. And the other 3 skeins will go to the side. Okay, then we have a brown sparkle, and this is called Brown Sugar, and it's a sparkle one. We also have 2 of Black Licorice, which is also sparkle. It is a black yarn. And we have 1 of Watercress, which is, it's green color. And that's what we have from the mail that's new. So let's count that as we put it in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, oops, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, that's not bad at all. 11 new colors. I mean, that's easily doable for scrunchies. So we will definitely then start working on 1 of each of the other new yarns or colors that I've never crocheted before. I'm not going to worry about taking pictures and uploading them at this point. Just going to start doing this. So yeah, that is my challenge. I'll let you all know how it goes. I really need to edit videos. I am so far behind on that, so gotta do it. Yeah, we'll see. And then my stock of worry worms is getting low too, but I'm gonna try to see if it'll hold out until fall break, because yeah, I did not have a plan to make worry worms this month, so we'll see. I'm going to stop this now, turn the air conditioning on, and just try to relax and unwind. I might play the game for a little bit before I start crocheting. So I'll chat with you all later, and I hope that you're having an awesome week. Bye. Hey friends, it's Kate from Kate's Crafting Corner. It is now Saturday. My sisters were not up to playing games yesterday, but we are about to start playing some. But I got some packages, and hey, I'm only waiting for a couple more things in the mail. But I thought I would do an unboxing. And then also I moved it. I will show you in my next update. I worked on some scrunchies last night, and I think I did 5 or 6 colors. And I'll probably work on that while we play, or I might just work on my nephew's socks, because I don't have to think about that at all. It's a knit to purl to rib down the whole leg. So anyways, okay, let's start first with the yarn. And we got the sparkly dark crimson. Very pretty. And then we got the sparkly carbon gray. Very nice. I think, in my opinion, this is like an elephant gray. I'd call it elephant gray, but they call it carbon gray. Because I think I had the non-sparkle version, and I knit one, and I was like, this looks like elephant skin. You know, that's just me. Okay, and last one is the sparkly Notre Dame, which is a golden color. And actually, I thought I already had one of these. So I may have ordered this by mistake. Okay, so we might not make a scrunchie out of that, because we're working on making ones in colors we haven't already done. Okay, so that was the yarn order. I like to match the color of the hairband with the color of the yarn. So I ordered a bunch of colors, and they arrived. So these are 100 packs. So I got this blue color. I got this pink color. I got this like maroon color. This will match really well with like the plonk, and I think also the crimson as an inside. Because sometimes when you pull them, you see a little bit of the hair tie, and so I just prefer for it to be as close to the color as possible. I know that's not what most people do, and it is probably a bit excessive. I have a whole box full of, I probably have near on to 2,000 hair ties at this point. But it's fine. Whatever I don't use at some point when I get bored of doing this, I work in a school. You think the kids aren't going to take hair ties? They will. So I'm not worried about it. And then the last color I got was a white. And that's because I've had trouble finding white. So that's the last of my hair tie orders. From that same company, I had bought this pack that has like samples of all the colors. And I already have the 100 packs of like 5 of them. So yeah, we should be well stocked on that. I got my tea of the month because it renewed before I remembered to unsubscribe. So let's see what it is. I just sent my aunt like 5 bags that I never even opened or tried, because they're just, he's using flavor palettes that just aren't for me these days. Like, he has a lot more nuts and a lot more like blueberries, and strawberry, and I don't like any of those. So I haven't really been drinking my teas. So it is kind of a waste of money. Okay, this is a ginger citrus burst, which is ginger, red peppercorn, black peppercorn, orange peel, rose hip, hibiscus, strawberries, peach, calendula, and blood orange. So no actual tea. Interesting. I will give this a taste, I think, maybe later tonight, and let you know how it tastes. I'm not huge on ginger. My mom hated ginger, so we never had it growing up. But I don't hate it. So it really just depends on how strong it is. But some of those other tastes sound interesting, so I'll give this a try and let you all know. There is usually a sample pack in here. Let me see what it is. Slowly unwinding tea. Now this sounds good. I've not had this before. It does have strawberries and blueberries in it, but it is lower on the list of ingredients. So it's honeybush tea, linden flower, elderberries, apple pieces, strawberries, blueberries, raspberry leaves, rose petal, and then strawberry blueberry essence. I don't love the addition of strawberry blueberry essence, but I might try this before going to bed. I really do need to start using because it is building up to quite the collection of teas. So then they sent a little seasonal magazine situation, I think, featuring 2 brand new teas, pumpkin brulee and salted caramel. And then they included a recipe for pumpkin brulee spice latte. So that's interesting because I have other teas I'd like to try as a latte, so I can follow this base recipe and try it. I used to get at Borders, they had a red tea latte that was so good. I loved it so much. And I grew up on Rooibos, so I love Rooibos, which is what red tea is. And their red tea latte was so good. I know Borders closed like probably a decade ago. I'm still upset about it. And I liked their bookstore more, but I also liked their cafe more. And I just miss it. In the winter, they had like a triple chocolate hot chocolate, and it includes like a piece of chocolate on the top. And it was so good. And I miss like getting one of those, sitting down, looking at books, and then like I bought a lot of books there. Like I really did. And one year when I stayed at school, and I worked the graveyard shift, I worked as a dispatcher at our campus safety office. And I was also in the welcome booth. So everyone coming onto campus had to drive past me, had to say who they were. And then I logged any incidents, and then also logged the officer checking to make sure all the buildings were locked. And then and things like that. And I worked from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. and this was during a Christmas break. And Borders had extended their hours during the Christmas season till 2 a.m. And you better believe I was there every day. I really was. Because, so this would have been in like 2007, 2008, somewhere in there. Whenever Kindle released their first edition of the Kindle, because I used my extra money from working graveyard shifts the entire break to buy the first edition of the Kindle. And I think I still have it. It doesn't work, but I loved that Kindle. I have a Kindle now, and like I like it, but I miss the buttons. I miss the letters. I don't like typing on screens so much. I really do miss keyboards. I might be alone in that, but yeah, so I would spend, and days that I didn't work, like if I had a day off, I would stay there till 2 a.m. I mean, I loved that so much, and I miss Borders so much. You guys don't even know. Anyways, so let's see what their fall collection is. They've got pumpkin brulee oolong, salted caramel black tea, spicy caramel apple herbal. Ooh, that sounds good. Toasted marshmallow decaf, Autumn Almond Chai Herbal, Maple Ginger Butterscotch Black, Autumn Vibes Black, Mulled Wine Herbal. That sounds good. It's saying you could add it to wine. Chocolate Caramel Macadamia Nut Herbal, and Halloween Black. Let's just read what the Halloween Black is. Our cozy tea alternative to Halloween candy. Subtle sweet caramel and vanilla with a warming base of black and rooibos tea. Interesting. Anyways, if you want to check out any of those teas, it is Plum Deluxe. And they do have some really, really good teas. They have a an orange one I really love, blood orange, something like that. I've bought it in bulk before, which is like a 1 pound bag. It's expensive to buy a 1 pound bag, but it's so good. So before I unsubscribe for reals, I need to place another bulk order. Okay, and the last thing I have is a couple of lanyards. So I've had my work keys right here on my house keys, and one time a couple weeks ago I forgot these at school, and I had gone shopping afterwards and was just not wanting to come home. Honestly, I think it was like 105, or it was really hot. I just didn't want to come home, and so I didn't realize I didn't have my house keys until after they'd been logged, the alarm had been set and everything, so there was no way for me to go and get them. And that was when I was like, because my lanyard from last year broke, and so that's why I put them on my house keys. And I've been saying to my husband that I really want to get a lanyard. I really need to get a lanyard. I want a little lanyard crazy. I have 2 more coming, because they do that annoying thing where it's like, oh, you're $10 away from free shipping, and you're like, I want free shipping. So you get 2 lanyards instead and spend more money than you would have if you just paid the shipping, but you know, free shipping. Although I have to say, everyone who's ordered from me has not placed to free shipping, so maybe I'm in the minority for like that being an incentive, but whatever. So these ones are super cute, but they're the second order I placed. I'm really excited for the first one because it contains a Christmas, oh, she included like a little sticker. That's so cute. And then a thank you card where she wrote my name. That's so sweet. And this is, I'm trying to cover the coupon code because it's for people who have ordered, so it's not fair to share that. But so this is the name of the shop, Tio Kia. I don't know how to say that, but anyways. Oh my gosh, she has personalized paper to wrap it that says the name of the shop too. That is so cool. Anyways, so the one I ordered first is like it has books on it, and the second one I got in that is a Grinch one, and I'm so excited for that for Christmas, like so excited. So this one I was like, well, I should have a fall one. And then to get the free shipping and a 10% off, I was like, well, I got a Valentine's one. So I'll later buy an Easter and a St. Patrick's Day one, but I don't need to look for those right now. Okay, so this is the fall one, and it is so cute. Look at that pumpkin and those beads. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, it's even cuter than in the picture. Very excited about this. Like, I'm not really a jewelry person, but I think I could be a lanyard girl. I told my sister that, and she's like, you're ridiculous. I'm like, I know. But, like I like to change the welcome sign in my library by the season. So I have a fall one, and I have a Christmas one, and I have, like, different ones for different seasons. And I think I could get into that with lanyards. And I think for me, it's not about the look of them. It's about, I like seasonal. Like, I just love seasons and the changing of seasons, and not that horrible season called summer. If you lived in Northern California with 116 degrees, you might understand. And your air conditioning is broken. But I am not a summer girly. Like, even if it's in the 90s, I'm not for it. The 80s is frequently too much for me. But I'm not like the hardcore winter girls with their, like, snow freezing pipes and stuff like that. Because my husband's like, well, let's just move to Alaska. He cannot handle cold at all. I'm like, dude, we're not going for extremes here, okay? Let's move to someplace with, like, moderate temperature. Like, I want to experience seasons, but I don't want it to be, like, blizzards, okay? That's all I'm asking for. I don't think that's too much. But anyway, so this cute pumpkin. Oh. And then this is the Valentine's one, and I don't love it so much, but it is cuter than the picture on the website, I have to say. And now look, yeah, okay, so it's a heart with the little, like, designs. I mean, it'll look nice, so yeah. Anyways, I'm really excited about that. None of the teachers in my school change their lanyards up, okay? They use the same ones all the time, which is cool, you know? But, you know, I want to change my lanyards. Okay, well, that was a long ramble. Sorry about that, you guys. I now have to clear off the mess that is my desk so that I can, play games with my sisters. But my desk, oh, you guys, I would take a picture, but it's too embarrassing. It's a mountain. It's a mountain in which I keep throwing things back. Okay. Maybe I'll take a picture and just allow myself to be embarrassed. We'll see. You'll find out. You'll know. You'll know at this point if I took a picture or not. I might have to hide some addresses that are showing. We'll just flip this around. I mean, it's a mess. Okay, I'll talk with y'all later. Bye.